Communications from the public. We do have a number of speaker cards. We could start with Alice Ubry. And then next up would be Jackie Travis.
I, too, was going to write things down, so I did not forget. Did not. Hope I don't forget. Too many things going on. My name is Alice Ubry. I still live at 1966 Adobe Avenue. I had a few things I was going to bring up at the last meeting, but what I'm going to comment on has a lot to do with what was brought up at the last meeting. First of all, Mr. Nelson. I wanted to give Mr. Nelson and the people in his department a great big thank you. When I turned north on Avenida Del Vista in the morning, I noticed that a lot of people coming the other way were encroaching on my lane. I thought part of this was due to the fact that the paint on the road had faded, gotten worn off, gotten rubbed off. I mentioned it to him on the meeting on March 4th. I don't know if they fixed it on the 13th or the 16th, but it's got brand spanking new yellow lines, reflectors, the white lines for the adjoining streets where the stop signs and stuff are. Perfect. It looks great. Thank you, Mr. Nelson. So for all of you people out there who don't think you can get anything done in a hurry, call the people at City Hall. They will help you. Second, Mr. Haley. I just wanted you to know that while you were commenting on the RCTC update on the 91 and the fact that they're going to close even more on and off ramps, I so appreciated your comments. I wanted to hire a brass band and give you a parade. I've never heard somebody from the dais say something so succinctly and so clearly for the people that live here. I use Main Street a lot. In the mornings when the 91 is backed up, you almost can't get there from here. I used to get on at Main Street because it's easier to get on there than it was at Lincoln. Well, I have to rethink my whole thinking on that because you can't get on at Main Street going east anymore. I personally would rather that the RCTC take a little bit longer and not close those on-ramps and off-ramps during the day. I certainly think that they could close them at night and on the weekends and have a lot less impact on the people who live here than to close half the eastbound on-ramps all the time for 6 months. I just don't see that as being very workable. So, unfortunately, the person who does the update doesn't stick around for public comment. So even if I had said something at the meeting, he would not have heard it because he wasn't here. Mrs. Spiegel, I have also noticed that people getting off at Main Street and making that turn to southbound Main Street from the East 91 really don't quite know where to go with the lines the way they are on the street. I know they're there, and I try really hard to go in the on the right left turn lane because you have a little bit more room. But just tonight, somebody wasn't in the right lane and they kind of changed in the middle of the intersection. So I just wanted you to know that I noticed that too. I don't know how many other people have issues with it, but I just am really careful when I go through there because of that. I would encourage you to continue to work with the RCTC people to not have them close all those on-ramps. It's really hard to get on the East 91 from the Maple 6th Street on-ramp as it is. If you start pulling all the people that get on at Surface Club down there, I think I'll have to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to work in Riverside by 7:30 by the Tyler Mall. I really don't think that is just going to be very workable. I know a lot of this you don't have a lot of control over because it's a different agency, it's a different entity. But come on, we live here. This is our city. I'm also concerned that all those businesses that are down there on Main Street and 3rd, how are they going to survive a 6-month closure? I don't know. I don't know that anybody's going to come down from Lincoln just to go to the gas station or to eat at Del Taco or whatever else is over there. So that's my piece for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alice. Jackie Travis, followed by Tom Munoz. Again, if you can give your name and address for the record.
Hi, my name is Jackie Travis. I live at 1962 Turnberry Lane in Corona. My name really is Jackie Deegan Travis, and I'm one of the original dam painters. I'm speaking, of course, of our bicentennial Prado Dam mural that in 1976 a group of Corona High School students painted. I'm here tonight to invite you and the community to a meeting given by the Army Corps of Engineers next Thursday, April 9th at 6 p.m. at Corona Senior High Performing Arts Center. They're going to be discussing the fate of our beloved mural. I'm here personally to invite each one of you to support us in restoring the largest historical, patriotic mural of our great country. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Is Jim your dad?
I'm sorry?
Is Jim Deegan?
Yes, that's my father.
Cool. Good guy.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Tom Munoz, followed by Richard Wynn.
Mayor, Council, my name is Tom Munoz, and I live at 1711 Moccasin Trail Circle here in town. My family and I have lived in Corona for over 29 years and have seen or been a part of our great community and seen many growth spurts in town. By profession, I'm a landscape architect with over 30 years of experience in design work. I'm here tonight to talk about progress and the conceptual plans for the proposed parking area at the Historical Civic Center lawn area. The dictionary defines progress as a process of improving or developing something over a period of time. One of the positive examples for progress over a period of time that I've seen came from a calendar photograph a few years ago taken at the Civic Center, and they included the water fountain, dancing geysers, and the majestic olives framing the architecture of the old Civic Center. The photo stamped a dramatic statement in my mind of Corona and the historic flavor that we've been blessed with. Plus, the photo captured what the city stands for, a belief in the past with an eye on the future. Picture perfect and postcard ready to mail to a loved one back east. On the other side of the coin, I call your attention to the word progressive or progress due to the fact that people and agencies oftentimes tend to work too fast in the name of progress. Example one would be the Army Corps of Engineers and the Prado Dam mural, which Ms. Deegan spoke about a few minutes ago. As fast as that was moving towards total refurbishment or refinement, the process is slowing down now due to public outcry. Upcoming meetings with the public will provide an opportunity for a dialogue. It remains to be seen what will occur, but communication will be the key item that particular day. Example two would be the Carnegie Library. Decisions made too fast in the past have left us with a highly textured finish. Example three would be the abandoned shopping center at the corner of Main Street and Park Ridge. The shopping center has been a ghost town for several years now with only a sprinkle of activity going on. Modification to the historic Civic Center and respective south-facing landscape lawn area with the water fountain needs to slow down for a solid dialogue. Tonight, the invocation talked about slowing down, so I concur with that invocation. Dialogue regarding heat island effect due to the addition of parking spaces and paving there would be a point of discussion, plus the possibility of restoring the area with sustainable landscaping, planting. Again, communication will be the key item that particular day. In the end, the water fountain may go away. In the end, the lawn area may be visited by cars for the first time in decades. In the end, access to the front doors of the historic Civic Center may be a short step from parking spaces. In closing, communication with the community needs to be a piece of the puzzle. In addition to that, The landscape lawn area in front of the building serves as the heart of the community. Even today, holiday lighting of the trees, celebrations of the community's citrus industry, heritage, antiques and collectible fairs, graduation ceremonies, and other functions that bring the people of the community together have occurred and continue to occur on that particular site. Very, very lastly, there's a few more points I'd like to make. Based upon field measurements taken the other day, gathered at the landscaped lawn area, the amount of green space consumed by the concept floor plan is roughly 35,000 plus or minus square feet. Approximately enough space for 4 R1 zone lots of 7,200 square feet each and the cul-de-sac to access those buildings. Rather than the approximately 12,200 square feet encompassed by Concepts 2 and 3. Concepts 4 would require the removal of 4 majestic olive trees and possibly 3 mature evergreen trees. 3, there are some 200 feet of linear...
Your time is up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, in closing again, thank you very much for your time. And if you have any questions, I'd be here available.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.